Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. XRP exclusive XRP Tip Bot app approved by Google and App Stores to carry the crypto torch forward. So I just wanted to congratulate somebody in the XRP community that's very, very important. Wind, congratulations. This is the guy who created the XRP Tip Bot, a third-party software built on the XRP ledger. And Wind has reached a major success at the onset of being approved by the Google and Apple stores for the XRP Tip Bot app. Guys, I'll link this article in the description if you want to read more about this. So just a shout out to Wind for his innovation and pushing the XRP community forward. But what I wanted to talk about today was a question that was on everybody's mind. And, you know, I've been getting this question too quite a bit. So Ripple's got a suite of products, XCurrent and XRapid being the most popular among them as of today. And the question was always, XCurrent doesn't use XRP, the token, but XRapid does. Now, when you can source liquidity through XRP, you are actually saving 30% more on top of what you're saving for the XCurrent product. So it worked out to be something like companies are saving some money if they use XCurrent, but then an additional 30% if they source their liquidity through XRP, which would bring you to a savings of 40 to 70%. And so the question I was getting was, why would anybody use XCurrent if they could save even more money using XRapid? And that makes sense, right? Like, if you can save 30% more using XRapid, why the heck would anybody use XCurrent? And of course, there's the argument that, XRapid came out first. It was their first product that they released. It wasn't using XRP at the time. And of course, there's also trolls saying, like, well, companies could just use XCurrent. Why would they use XRapid? Well, there's an additional savings to XRapid. The point is, customers are slowly migrating, and this article is stating, Ripple says banks using XCurrent are looking to upgrade to XRP's powered XRapid, and it was all a matter of time. And it's not just the savings. And here's what I've realized. So we got this article a couple days ago. Coinbase approves to offer crypto custody services. And so we know that Coinbase has never really been interested in listing XRP. Whether Brian Armstrong and Brad Garlinghouse have a personal vendetta, or whether they were just being reluctant for business reasons, I'm not too sure. I don't want to delve too much into that, but now we know Coinbase has approved to offer crypto custody services, and they are listing XRP. So what has changed? Well, my thought is that since we have now come this far in regulation, XRP has probably, I'm not saying that this is the case, but it has probably been deemed a currency in the eyes of regulators behind the scenes. We haven't heard an official statement from anybody, but this is my thought. This article from a few weeks ago states this speculation anyway. XRP is a currency, not a security, says former SEC member. But so let's get back to here. So now if XRP is deemed a currency, and that is confirmed, you've got to understand, all these banks and financial institutions have a lot on the line. They're happy with XCurrent to date. They were all probably waiting for XRP to be 110% deemed a currency and not a security by the SEC, because had they moved to XRapid and XRP was deemed a security, a lot of these companies would be in a lot of trouble because they wouldn't be able to use the XRP as a liquidity source to transfer money from point A to point B. Think about that for a second, right? These companies aren't going to jump on board right away. They're happy with their XCurrent. They wanted to make sure that the SEC gave the stamp of approval to XRP not being deemed a security, and once that occurs, then they're starting to migrate. I think it has happened. I think it has happened behind the scenes. I just don't think that you and I are privy to the details. They haven't released it publicly. So banks using Ripple's XCurrent technology are now looking to upgrade to the company's XRP-Powered XRapid, according to Ripple's Senior Vice President of Product Management, Ashish Birla. Birla says a number of banks are seriously considering taking the plunge into crypto and using XRapid to process cross-border payments. XRapid is seeing greater traction among payment providers, including Currencies Direct, Mercury FX, and vAmericas, whereas the banks are not quite ready to take the plunge into the nascent cryptocurrency space. However, Mr. Birla reports that some banks are using XCurrent and now looking to use XRapid for the second phase of their projects. Guys, I'll link all these articles in the description if you want to read more. But that's just my thought on it. Now banks can start using XRapid. More of them will jump into the space. They can all add an additional 30% savings to their bottom line, tack that on to the savings they're already getting with XCurrent, and now we're up to approximately 70% savings of the expenses they currently had before using the Ripple suite of products. So guys, it's a domino effect. This is a different kind of domino effect though. I think it has to do with the higher ups, regulation. Once SEC is really seriously deemed a currency, not a security, we'll start to see big movement and a snowball effect will occur. But I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.